Good morning and welcome back to my world. Well, it's actually the afternoon. It's 2:15 in the afternoon. We have been exhausted from our previous trips, so we had to have a bit of a lay-in. But it's another day in Seattle. Yes, we're here on day 4? 3? 4? 3? 4? 4? 4? 4? 4?
3.
3?
Hang on.
We've your Thursday, day 1.
1, 2, 4.
4. So it's the third day in Seattle technically, but it's the 4th day of the vlog. So at least we have no idea what's going on. But yeah, we've been exhausted. So we've actually slept really well for once, for the first time here. And we've just sort of relaxed this morning and just, yeah, we thought we needed a bit of time to cool down. We're going to be doing a road trip today, though. We're trying to figure out where exactly, because we didn't quite anticipate the fact that it's Sunday and places like to close up in terms of allowing you to drive through. So we're just trying to figure out what we can and can't do. But first of all, we've got to have some lunch. So we did a cheeky little food order. James decided to go for Panda Express again, you know, keeping it real. Whereas I went for a nice cheeky Domino's, some little sides and stuff. So yeah. So let's eat. And here it is. Yay! So I got, what did I get? Well, a massive thing of cheese, I think that is, which is probably going to go down, interestingly. And then, well, that's supposed to be a cheesy pepperoni thing. It's one bit of pepperoni. That's ridiculous. Why have they messed up that? God damn. And then some garlicky nuts. So, yeah, just some snacky bits, not very healthy. It's, yeah, but whatever. All fueled up with food and ready to go. So we have found a potential place. I don't know how successful this is going to be because there might be some road closures, but we're going to try and go to Mt St Helens, or as close as possible to get a good picture. It's like 2.5 hour drive away, so we're going to hit the road and get some fuel along the way and see if we're lucky or whether we're unsuccessful. So this might be a bit of a weird sort of day, but want me to find out, right? Let's go, 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 go. Ooh. Another rather overcast day again by the looks of it, so it's good to be in a car for several hours. And there's the car.
Well, here we go. We're now en route to, where are we going?
Mt St Helens.
Mt St Helens, there we go.
Well, via a petrol station.
Via a petrol
or
station.
Or a gas station for the Americans out there.
For those who like gasolina. Yeah, we're on a, I mean, you can't really, I don't think the camera really does that justice.
It won't do it justice, no, but this is the car.
We are, yeah, we are. There we go, you can
Car's
see, look, it goes, look how much.
It's there.
Go past these lights.
So yes, we're on a hill.
Turn right.
Matthew's wonderful driving.
Yes, I'm a good driver, do you know that?
Yes, you are.
Although my exiting from the car parking lot is questionable.
Yeah.
That's because the road layouts was weird.
Right, well that's it, we've gone and got some fuel.
50 litres worth.
So only about $38, was it?
About $40 odd, wasn't it? $48, which is about £30.
There we go, so that's not bad.
That's pretty good, really, for 50 litres worth of fuel. Like in the UK, what would you be paying for that?
Probably
a lot, is it? If it's
60 quid.
$1.36 a litre at the moment, I think it is.
It's quite expensive.
It's quite expensive. You'd be looking at double, more or less, I reckon. Close to double the cost in the UK for filling up this car. So it's a big difference.
We did reasonably there, I think. So now, obviously, we're going to head towards Mt St Helens. We've got an hour and 50 to go, says the clock. So we'll be there at 5:45.
Yep, so it's going to be an evening view of it, hopefully. It's cloudy as hell, so the sun ain't going to be doing much to sort of like make it look pretty.
Oh, that's a good point. Is the clouds too low for us to see the top?
Maybe.
This might be a wasted trip, but
might be. We'll find out anyway. We're doing it regardless.
That's it. We'll find out.
We'll see what happens.
Going past Hobby Lobby.
Hobby Lobby.
Hobby Lobby. Bum 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 bum.
Might not see much. This could be fun.
Wow.
That's quite cool though.
Campsites and stuff.
Eco Park, you can stay up here as well. Get a cabin.
Screw that.
Yeah, cabin with the bears. Look, some people were there by the trees. By the log huts and stuff. It's still incredible though, isn't it? Even though it is in the cloud, it's still a cracking view. Well, we've got to a bridge viewpoint and we're taking a bit of a stop for a bit because we've been driving for the past, I don't know, 2.5 hours, however long it's been.
About that.
Something like that. Oh, you look, you can adopt this highway as well. They have a sign.
Just watching out to make sure there's no bears about to run out and kill us.
James is scared of the bears. Well, there we go.
Quiet.
It is very, very quiet. Look at this, though. So more deforestation over there by the looks of it. But then we did pass a bit as well that said there were some newly planted trees, so swings and roundabouts. Let's have a little walk out on here. And
Sorry.
what?
On my phone.
What did you press on your phone?
What's that?
What's what?
No, you already signed the tree.
Oh yeah. I don't know, maybe it's one of Slenderman's pieces of paper.
Ah, potentially. This bridge is going to be huge.
This is a huge bridge. I ain't going to walk the whole thing. I'm just going to walk out to the opening and then enjoy. Considering I've been behind the wheels, it's hard for me to enjoy stuff. There we go. I can hear a stream as well. There's water down there. Somewhere. It's a long way down, isn't it?
You see any bears?
No, can't see any bears. No
I feel
bears.
like we need to move probably a bit further over because there's a little more.
Okay, lead the way. It's really patchy, isn't it, the deforestation? It's weird how they leave certain bits. It's a shame as well. It's like when you have like a pet that's like damaged themselves and you got to shave the side of their fur, you know? They look so silly. It kind of reminds me of that. It looks silly. But I'm assuming they'll replant anyway. And then repeat the cycle. Oh, there's a car coming. Interesting. Found the stream, have you? Oh, yes. So there is. Look at that. There's a stream down there. Is this me getting a sort of a sense of vertigo?
Potentially.
Damn. Well, this might be the only sort of view we get today, but we'll drive a bit further, see how much further we can go before we physically can't anymore.
She's just on the other side of the road.
Yeah, that's probably a good chat whilst we're here. Yeah, you're right. It does sound like a waterfall somewhere.
Somewhere over there.
Yeah. Well, it definitely has got a bit of water gushing somewhere. Right, well. It's a shame it is so cloudy today. It was so clear yesterday in Vancouver. And the cloud ruins the fun a little bit, but there we go. Time to head back to the car, which is further away than we think. We've walked quite a bit. You notice how much of this bridge you've actually walked?
It's about a quarter of the bridge, I'd say.
Yeah, quarter or a third of it. Yeah, it's quite lengthy. It's very quiet around here, though. Hardly any cars. But I guess not many people have a reason to be around here. Especially if it is actually officially shut further up at the science centre or whatever it is up the top of this hill. So, you know, we can only do what we can do.
In 1 mile, the destination is on your left.
Interesting. Found the science learning centre type place, and it is shut, which is fine because we weren't reliant on that anyway. We're just wanting to drive the route. So I still don't know how much further we can go up. We may as well keep trying to go up further, but we have to sort of pull on the side of the road. What have you found? A beautiful view. Oh wow. You are not wrong. Look at that. I reckon that is gushing with water during the winter months. So appreciating more of the downward view more than anything else today, because if we look up where Mt St Helens I think is, over there behind the trees, it's just cloud. A little bit of snow though. Just had a look at the map, and we're still only halfway up the mountain road really, so again might try and go up a bit further. But yeah, it's quite a journey, it's quite a drive, but may end up giving up because we're not going to see much. We really aren't, with the amount of clouds that are around. But might give it a little bit further and just sort of see if there's anything more to see. If not, turn around and go back and try and get phone signal again, because we have none, so I can't actually set the route back. I will have to guess which direction until signal returns. So that's good fun. But it should be fine. It's mostly a straight road with the occasional turn off here and there or whatever. But we just keep driving. Eventually we'll have signal again, and then it can just take us back from wherever we end up driving to. We're good. We got a fuel tank of gas, you Americans out there. And yeah, this poor car has been having a bit of a workout by driving uphill the entire time. It'll be easier going down, it'll be fine. You can chill. But going up, it's been roaring. I can hear another car coming. Wow, how about that? Bear Creek.
Wow.
Well, we might have better. We're getting close to the snow bits as well. We can actually see the snow real close to us on the mountain there.
Yeah.
That's really interesting. Yeah, they okay, no, they're not stopping, it's fine. We're following a car.
Look at all that snow.
Oh, wow.
So hello Matthew.
Hello.
Currently at
Where this is?
Elk's Viewpoint, I think it was called.
Mt St Helens, something. You can read that. You got better eyesight than me. What's that?
Mt St Helens National Volcanic Monument.
Okay, it's a monument.
There we go. So, beautiful, stunning views behind. What a good thumbnail this would be.
Well, to have you in it. Matthew's World, here's James as the thumbnail.
Matthew's World.
I might actually do that, to be honest. I'm very tempted.
Stunning view. Come on, Matthew. Well, how about we both be in the thumbnail?
Okay, we can do that.
There we go.
Stunning views!
I don't know if the view's in it.
No, it's not.
Hang on.
Lower your... Thumbnail creation.
That's better.
Oh dear.
Look how gorgeous it is.
The car's making weird ding-ding noises.
Ding-a-ding-a-ding.
Ding-a-ding-ding.
We have found snow.
That is amazing. I did not expect to find snow on the road.
Snow, snow, snow. We're in a bit of a forest area now. Seems like we're going back downhill. But still, stunning view. View of through the clouds, through the trees. Look at that, gorgeous. Enjoying yourself, Matthew?
Oh yes, I'm having an amazing... I love driving around these sort of windy roads. It's really fun. I just wish I had like a better car for it. I mean, SUV is probably a safe option because it's an SUV. But it'd be nice to have a sporty thing around these roads. But you wouldn't want to have the thing like go pop because it's struggling with the elevation.
Oh look, we've got another cool bridge coming up.
We have indeed.
Might get some cool views.
Wow.
I like creeks.
Creaky.
Wow, stunning. I feel like I'm in... I don't even know where I feel I'm in.
That's amazing.
But not in North America.
Okay.
Got some good views of what would be Mt St Helens.
You can see exactly where it is now because you can see how aggressive the elevation changes towards the peak, which is right in the cloud layer.
Or is that it there?
Or is that it there? Well, now I don't know. I don't know if it's that or if it's to the right.
We can't tell because we've got no service.
Yeah, you can't tell. Let's have a cheeky little looky. I don't know. I feel like it's the one further away, to be honest. I don't think we're that close to it yet. So I feel like it is over there on the right-hand side.
Yeah, what I'm pointing out right now.
Because it looks like it's a greater amount of land mass towards the peak. Whereas on the left here, it looks like that's pretty much the peak. Now you're looking at me. Amazing.
Yeah, I know. We're getting educational lessons from you.
I don't know. I'm not terrible at geography, I suppose, but yeah, I'm making a guess.
Education lessons with Matthew. You don't just get good saucy content from Matthew's World. Saucy content? Probably not that right.
Saucy content.
Good quality content from Matthew's World. But you also get educational lessons.
Yeah, you might not learn much, but you get the lessons anyway.
There we go. Enjoy. Well, Matthew, what's happened?
Well, this is the end of the line, as I anticipated. No parking at any time, so best not annoy them too much. But I think we have to make our way down. I think we may have done all we can do. It sort of loops around, I believe.
That's it. It looks like we've come to the end of the line. What a stunning view, though.
It has been incredible.
And totally different.
Yeah. Shame we couldn't see more. But I'm glad we did actually do this to see what we have seen. I don't know where this road goes. What's been people doing here? Look, all these squiggly lights. People into sort of like doing burnouts or something.
All across the road.
Yeah.
Absolutely, but
so that's where that bit comes down there as well that we passed. So there's something down here. So have a quick look before we get.
Oh, this is a different road.
It is a slightly different road because that turn off that we went past a minute ago came down here.
Look at all the rows of trees up the top there.
I know that I don't understand why they've done it so patchy. It's really interesting.
Absolutely. Oh well, we tried, but it looks like we've hit another
closed area.
closed area.
So this is as close as we can go. So we do now need to actually spin around and return. That is all we have for the day.
There we go.
But definitely have to return, I think, to Seattle one day, maybe in the warmer months, in the peak of summer, to actually do some of these, you know, high elevated places. Because also when you do it in April, you don't have that luxury because of the cloud and the places being closed and whatnot. Plus it is a Sunday as well, which probably doesn't help. You know, things are shut. But let's drive back, shall we? See how long that takes.
Here we go, on the way back down. Then we're just passing that bridge that we stood on.
Yep.
I guess
this is it. This is the one. We're down 1,000 feet as well. 2,000 feet still to go. It's a third of the way there.
Well, it depends. It depends if the ground is.
Well, yeah, I don't know how far down we actually get to be honest.
Probably not actually that much.
Yeah, what's the elevation of Seattle, Tacoma?
Well, I'm assuming Seattle, Tacoma will be near near sea level, won't it?
I imagine.
Because the water.
It is quite close, isn't it, to the sea? So.
Yeah. So, I expect
we'll be getting quite close then to 0 feet.
Well, by the time that we get down to Seattle, absolutely, yeah. Wow, that was a nice drive back down, wasn't it?
Yeah, we're now back in signal zone. My phone seems to have woken up now, which is good. And I think we're more or less back on a flat surface now.
Yeah, it was a little bit. Oh, salute or not salute. What was I saying?
Don't know what
yeah, we're down. We're about to go for a little village, and then we'll be on the home straight back towards Seattle.
Yeah, we saw a few animals as well, deer, elk, or whatever it may have been.
I think I saw some sort of wolf.
Oh yeah, maybe you've seen a wolf as well.
Yeah, no bears though, unfortunately, so kind of gutted about that, but maybe it's probably for the best that we don't have a bear encounter, right?
Yeah, because then it becomes a bit more stressful trying to deal with it.
Yeah, so I did all the research and the reading beforehand, but
You wouldn't have put it to test, did you?
Well, I don't know about that.
It's bright!
Sun.
No, where's my shoes?
It wasn't necessarily needed today, but yeah, we're on the way back to Seattle.
Seattle. We haven't been done today, but that's probably because we were late leaving and we asked not to be disturbed. But not to worry, because all we'll end up doing anyway is making a mess of the beds the minute we got in. So, although James is in a far worse shape than mine, he's managed to screw his up into a ball. It's impressive work. Anyway, I'm sure he can unscrew it and then probably rescrew it back up with him inside it. But that is the end of the day's vlog. Not quite the road trip we originally planned, with wanting to go to one of the other national parks. Name I forget, Rainer, I think it is. Because we left too late for that and didn't quite anticipate that it's Sunday and we can't get access after a certain time anyway. And there's some red lights over there, wow. And go into the mountain region, a bit of a cloudy day, so the best we could. But we enjoyed the views and we enjoyed the road trip. It was probably a lot more driving than what I anticipated to do today as well. Although I think either which way, it would have been quite a lot of driving, more than I suppose I thought I would be doing. But all these things are quite a distance away. There's not that much car-wise within the area. You got to drive some. Because there's another area off to the west of Seattle that I thought could be cool, but to drive all the way around that was like hours of work. So maybe another day. But subscribe if you're new. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. And we will see you tomorrow as we continue our adventure in Seattle and we do something really special and the primary reason for the two of us coming here in the first place. Bye!